Hello and good day everyone. We are from Group 37 from CST 235. Today we will be presenting our project proposal for our project in Principle of Computer Network and Information Security. Before that, I would like you all to meet my team consists of myself, Pavintana Aina Mutterian, Ilan Tamil Jayasegar, Siti Sara binti Ahmad, Sindhuja Jayakumar, Dinesh Kumar Saravanan and Yasmin binti Muriari. Today we will be covering these following topics. Introduction. Our team has assigned to design the network infrastructure of a new campus. The network information related to this new campus network and information system are followed. We are assigned with two different subnets for this network system. The first IPv4 subnet ID is given from the beginning, while the other subnet block is not utilized or announced till a certain date and has been approved to be used for the new campus. The campus is expected to have 5 buildings. The first building is the main office and the lecture room, 2 different buildings for the computer labs and 2 different buildings for the lecture hall. Background. Each building consists of their own type of system requirement. The first main office lecture room is used for 10 admins and 20 lectures for network port to be connected to the core network. Each of the computer labs contains 30 port network and being connected to the core network, while the 2 other remaining lecture hall consists of max of 200 people sitting and 2 ports connected to the core network, which is used for the lecture laptop or PC. Our network system contains Wi-Fi connection which is made available for the all 5 buildings, and the connection across the different buildings is expected to happen seamlessly. Our system contains an interconnector router so that the lecturers and admin will have direct access to the resources within all the USM campuses and when connected to the core network to the new campus. The student also have similar access to, but is limited to only resources accessible for them only. The network system contains off-site backup server because the new campus will be on off-site location to recover data and resume operation to help maintain business continuity and prevent data when the worst case scenario occurs. We also include virtual database system so the new campus can have a self-hosted virtual library but still can be connected to the main library system of the main campus. Additionally, we added a new open server VPN to allow access for the user to use it from different locations also. So now, we will show our network topology and design decision for our network system.
My name is Dinesh Kumar Saravanan and my metric ID is 152771. Now in this video, I'm going to explain the overall network topology design decision of the campus. This is the overall network topology design decision of our campus. Our group mainly focused on the topology of the new campus, the USMCS campus that is located in Pulau Langkawi, Kedah. But we have connected the network to the other USM networks that have already been established and connected with other campuses. In this slide, you can see that our USM's internet service providers are Myron and TM. The service is provided through primary ISP router. It is also connected to backup router in case the primary router is busy or does not function well. Both the routers manage traffic between these networks by forwarding data packets to their intended IP addresses and allow multiple devices to use the same internet connection. The ISP routers are connected to network monitoring system to collect and reports on a variety of data from the network, including routers, switches, firewalls, and servers. They are also connected to administration PC, where the administrator monitors the devices that are using this network. In this slide, you can see that the devices that are using the USM network need to bypass the firewall first. The firewall monitors and filters incoming and outgoing network traffic based on previously established security policies of the USM campus. The switch is used to provide a central connection point for all the different devices on the network. The firewall and switch are connected to OpenVPN server to interconnect private network that are spread among multiple sites and public clouds. We have also connected our network to a remote office in case a device wants to access the network from a remote place. As you can see in this slide, the inter-campus router is the main router for all the USM campuses. The IP address assigned to this router is 130.0.0.0/8. All the other campus routers are connected using mesh topology method so that the lecturers and admins can have direct access to resources within all the other USM campuses. The IP address used for the new CS campus is 130.130.0.0/16 subnet block. As you can see, the new campus also has a self-hosted virtual library, but the library is still connected to the main library of the main campus. This new CS campus is also an offsite location for critical servers to recover data and resume operations to help in maintaining business continuity and prevent data loss when the worst case scenario occurs. That's all from me, thank you.
Good day, I'm Sindhuja and I'll be explaining the new CS campus network topology design. The new CS campus router is connected to the inter-campus router in a mesh topology manner. The new campus consists of 5 buildings, 1 main office and lecture rooms, 2 computer labs and 2 lecture halls. All the buildings have their own firewalls and switches for a device to bypass and provide central connection for all the devices in the network. The main office and lecture rooms have its own server to store, retrieve and send files and data to other computers that use this network. 10 admins and 20 lecturers RJ45 ports are also connected to the core network. Wireless access point is also made available in this building to connect to other devices. This is the topology of the lecture hall of the new CS campus. 2 network ports, each for the lecturer's laptop and PC, are connected to the core network. Wireless access point is also made available in this building. Finally, this is the topology of the computer labs of the CS campus. 30 network RJ45 ports are connected to the core network of this building. Wi-Fi connectivity is also made available in this building.
I am Siti Sarah binti Ahmad. In this part, I will break down what are the threats faced by the campus and what other measures can be taken to secure the campus network and information system from the threats. So, the location of the campus is prone to flood, especially in the low-lying areas during wet season. The campus also has potential to experience thunderstorm during this season. To control and counter with this situation, the campus needs contingency planning because the effect could be catastrophic. For example, when the flood happened, the incident response planning would be to save the server and important asset. To restore the system during and after the flood, we need the disaster recovery planning. And if the flood is long-term, then business continuity plan is needed. Next, the campus can also catch fire in certain building area or in the whole campus. The cause could be human negligence, short circuit or natural causes. To control this situation, the organization need to have security education, training and awareness SETA about fire, and they need the contingency planning. Next, to control if the Wi-Fi connectivity down, the campus need hardware maintenance and continuity planning. And because the student and lecturers should be able to access resources from other USM campuses, then VPN need to be deployed in the network. Then student can only access limited to resources accessible to student. For this, we need firewall. To prevent trespassing of authorized individual, the campus need access control to data and electric monitoring such as CCTV for the physical asset. To prevent hackers to get into campus network, firewall is needed. This one is similar as the previous one. Because the campus is an offsite location for critical service backup, then we also need contingency planning apart from firewall and access control. Human error, which here could be staff or student, we need SETA to control the threats. For deliberate acts of sabotage or vandalism, the threats come from authorized individual inside the campus. So, to control this situation, we need SETA. After that, software attacks such as malware and DDoS can get into campus network when the authorized individual grant permission to access. To prevent this attack, SETA and firewall is needed. For this one, deviation in quality could happen to the network when the ISP failed to function as stated. To solve this problem, the campus need to depend on more than one ISP. Next, the utility services failure such as blackout and power outage could happen. To counter this problem, use UPS as backup power for main computer system, and we also need contingency planning. To control all of these threats, the suitable blueprint security model will be discussed on the next part.
I am Yasmin binti Muryadi, metric number 150180. Now we will be discussing the security blueprint, SETA, and continuity strategies for our system. The security model that we will be using is the security blueprint NIST SV826. It is a hybrid framework where it focuses on self-assessment that allows the organization to determine the specific areas of control based on 5 levels of security effectiveness. So why did we choose this blueprint? It's because they divide into 3 areas: management controls, operational controls, and technical controls. First, we have the management control. The management control focuses on the management of the IT security system and the management of risk for system. They are techniques and concerns that are normally addressed by management. Next, we have the operational controls. The operational controls address security methods focusing on mechanisms primarily implemented and executed by people as opposed to systems. These controls are put in place to improve the security of a particular system or a group of systems. They require technical or specialized expertise often and rely upon management activities as well as technical controls sometimes. Finally, technical controls focus on security controls that the computer systems executes. The controls can provide automated protection for unauthorized access or misuse. It also facilitates detection of security violations and supports security requirements for applications and data. The security blueprint is implemented by deciding under what category each issue falls in, whether or not it's either operational or management or technical control. Besides that, we also have to determine what level of security to give. For example, forces of nature is under operational and managerial control, and the security level is divided based on the particular details of that issue. When it comes to SETA, Security Education, Training and Awareness, our education is where formal education is based on the curriculum, and the staff, those who take it, can obtain a certificate. Security training includes giving training and hands-on instruction how to perform duties through university programs that we believe should be done in-house because this will be a campus for computer science. So this will be provided for staff and lecturers. When it comes to security awareness, in order to make individuals aware about security aspects all the time, staff and students, including lecturers, will be provided with media created by the IT management, such as videos and posters blasted in social media. Continuity strategies include incident response planning, IRP, to give immediate response during attack. If the attack could disaster the campus assets, then disaster recovery planning, DRP, is needed to restore the system. If the attack is long-term and causes major damage, the business continuity planning, BCP, needs to be implemented. BCP is for attacks that still affect the system even after a few days of the occurrence. DRP is for attacks that still become a threat to the asset a few hours after the incident.
Hello doctor, my name is Untitled Chapter. My matrix number is 15.831. I'll be talking about security technologies which will be deployed or applied. First, we have data loss prevention. Data loss prevention is a method of identifying and preventing sensitive data breaches, theft of information, or deletion of sensitive data. It is also used by organizations to safeguard and secure their data while complying with requirements. For example, if an employee tried to forward a business email outside the corporate domain or upload a business file to consumer cloud storage like a Dropbox, it will automatically deny the permission. Next, we have intrusion detection system. An intrusion detection system is a monitoring system that detects suspicious activities and generates alerts when they are detected. Based upon these alerts, a security operations center analyst or incident reporter can investigate the issue and take the appropriate actions to remediate the threat. And then we have a intrusion prevention system. These can detect or prevent network security attacks such as brute force attacks, denial of services attacks, and exploits of known vulnerabilities. When an exploit is announced, there is often a window of opportunities for attackers to exploit that vulnerability before the security patch is applied. An intrusion prevention system can be used in these cases to quickly block these attacks. Next, we have anomaly detection. Anomaly detection is identification of rare events, items, or observations which are suspicious because they differ significantly from standard behaviors or patterns. Once an anomaly is spotted, network behavior anomaly detection either initiates an automated response or notifies the security teams. And next is firewall. Firewall provides protection against outside cyber attacks by shielding the computer or network from malicious, unnecessary network traffic. Firewall also can prevent malicious software from accessing a computer or network from the internet. Firewalls can react quickly and seamlessly to detect and react to outside attacks across the whole network. They can set policies to better defend the network and carry out quick assessment to detect suspicious activity like malware and shut it down. Next, we have sandboxing. Sandboxing is a cybersecurity practice where you run or open files in a safe, isolated environment on a host machine that mimics an end-user operating environment. Sandboxing observes the file or code as they are open and looks for malicious behavior to prevent threats from getting on the network. For example, malware in files like PDF, Microsoft Word, and PowerPoint can be safely detected and blocked before the files reach an unsuspecting end user. And lastly, we have network segmentation. It defines boundaries between network segments where assets within the group have a common function, risk, or role within an organization. Potential threats outside the network are prevented, ensuring that an organization's sensitive data remains inside. Organization can also go further by defining additional internal boundaries within their network, which can provide an improved security and access control. That's all from me. Thank you.
Legal and ethical issue. Legal issue is based on written law, while ethical issue is based on human rights and wrong. We use Freedom of Information Act 1966. Civil law represent a wide variety of law legally available for review by the average citizen. Criminal law addresses violation harmful to society and actively enforced through prosecution by the state. Tort law is readdress a wrong done to a person and provide relief for the wrong act or other. Private law regulates the relationship between the user and developer. Public law regulates the structure of administration of government agency and their relationship with the public. In this case, is the users. First category is privacy issue. What information about individual should be kept in the database and how secure it is under privacy issue. Privacy has the right to control information themselves. Maintaining the information safe and secure means it only belongs to the user and should not be revealed to the others. Second is accuracy issue. How we can ensure the information will be processed and presented properly. Accuracy issue helps the system to check out the information accuracy, fidelity, and authentication. We have to know how the error occurs and how we can minimize it. Third is property. Who is held accountable for the changes made in the database whether authorized is under property issue. Property resembles assets of the database system developers. The information admin has to reveal should be fair price of data exchange. Lastly, accessibility issue. Who is going to access this and what type of access is being allowed? Accessibility concerns the knowledge of the system and users. The issue includes success privilege, which contains long-term self-interest and principles.
Conclusion. To sum up, as per the requirement, the network topology of campus is designed with high consideration of applicable ideas and new implementations that have room for opportunity to explore. This secure network infrastructure minimizes downtime and ensures that productivity remains as consistent as possible no matter what arises. The campus needs to provide security against forces of nature, technical hardware failures, technical software failures, acts of espionage and trespass, human error or failure, acts of sabotage or vandalism, software attacks and deviations in quality of service. The blueprint that we propose to solve these issues is NIST-SP 800-26. This blueprint security model is a self-assessment framework that allows the organization to control the level of security for each issue. SETA is needed by the organization to make sure that the people on the campus could follow the policy. Continuity strategies show how the organization should react to certain problems depending on how bad the problems are. The strategies are IRP, DRP, and BCP. The security technologies that we used are data loss prevention, intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, anomaly detection, firewall, sandboxing, and network segmentation. To ensure that the system is protected from any security blunders, it is a must to take all necessary steps and use the technologies to defend the systems. These technologies are used to safeguard the system, maintain corporate efficiency, and assist the firm in concentrating on its operation rather than security issues. Legal and ethical issues need to be followed because they act as an important guide to ensure right and proper conduct in the daily practice of the law regarding this network system. That's all for the conclusion. As for the references, these are the references that we use for our project. That's all from us. Thank you so much.